Hello. I'm Larry McNair, also known as Master Sergeant McNair. I have a YouTube channel, and I'd like to say this first about my YouTube channel. I want to dedicate it to Jesus Christ. He's the reason that I'm here, and I want to make sure that this channel is dedicated to Him. Well, I have one of my former students that we are going to have an interview, and his name is Michael Duncan. I call him Mike, and he was in the program, I believe, for 3 years,
Yes, sir. 3 years.
and he made it up all the way to Battalion Commander. He was an outstanding cadet. I enjoyed him. Mike, what did you gain from the program?
Honestly, Top, it changed everything about me when I was coming up. I was 15 years old, young and dumb, and I just needed to be straightened out. And the program really gave me some guidance and direction. It was a lot.
Well, that's really the purpose of the program, uh, and 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 you found out that I'm not really an easy person to get along with.
Sir, you are a teddy bear.
I'm a
You are a
teddy
teddy
bear.
bear. Got a big growl, but you are soft inside. You are a
Oh,
teddy
well,
bear,
okay, I'll buy that. I'll take that to the bank. But I believe I growled at you a few times,
sir.
Mike.
All of us. All of us.
Yeah.
If you weren't growling, you weren't awake.
Well, that's my personality. That's the way it is.
Yes,
And
sir.
but you remember the time I told you go get a haircut?
Yes, sir. It's the only time I've ever gone and got a haircut 3 times in one day.
You finally got it right, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I got joy out of that.
Yes, sir. You did. The 15-year-old me did not.
Yeah, well, son, listen here. You got used to it.
Yes, sir. Well, I ended up shaving my head.
Yes, you
It was
did.
just easier that way. It was cheaper.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And most of my drill team wore high and tights.
Yes, sir. You told
And
me bald was beautiful.
hey, it is. It is. My oldest son, he is as bald as a bald-headed eagle. What do you call him?
Yes, sir.
He's bald. And but I uh I enjoyed your company, Mike. You remember all the times that we went to the NCO club after our color guard and ate dinner?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Sunday brunches after I graduated high school, had my own family, and was living overseas. We would still go get brunch at the O Club there on
Yes, we
Okinhawa.
would, Mike.
Now I love it.
Yes, we would.
Those were great times.
Yep.
We so student, teacher, graduated, uh, became a professional, and went back home, and you were there, and I was really glad that both of our families could reconnect again. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was, Mike. And then you left there and went to Guam, right?
So after Okinawa, I actually went to Alabama for about a year and
Alabama.
a half,
Okay.
and then I
Okay.
ended up going to Guam after that. I got picked up
Okay.
federal service going to Guam.
And we met again.
Yes, sir. You were leading Ukadu High School.
Yes, I was.
Yes, sir.
And Mike, I'm going to tell you, Ukadu was a great job.
Yes, sir. You turned the
Uh,
program around.
the kids, the kids really were great to work with. Now, my first year there, Mike, uh, I wasn't friendly to anybody, to include staff. And oh man, they thought I was crazy as they come. And then the second year, I surprised them. Every morning, I would stop at Hardee's and get about 15 sausage biscuits and bring them in. And I would go over to the Air Force Base to Popeyes, and I would get the biscuits and chicken, and oh, they thought I was the best thing since Chevrolet and apple pie. I made some good friends, Mike.
Yes, sir. Well, I
I,
think
I did.
you might have learned that one from me, Top. You remember when I used to work at the donut shop my senior year?
Yes, I
Yes,
do.
sir. Blueberry cake donut, if I remember
Yep,
correctly.
yep. I like blueberry.
That's right. That's
Yes,
how I
sir.
won you over, Top. Senior
Hey, that put hair on my chest. Uh, but where are you now, Mike? Tell everybody where you're at now.
So I am in Columbus, Georgia. I am stationed at Fort Benning, Georgia. I am a DA civilian, Department of the Army civilian, working for DPW, Department of or Director of Public Works. I do space and facility utilization. So whenever a unit needs buildings or building space, temporary lodging, etc., um, they come to me, and I try to help them get whatever facilities and buildings they need to meet their missions.
Well, Mike, that sounds like a very important job.
It can be. It can be. It's it has its moments where it's rewarding when we can fix problems and make things better, especially the quality of life for the soldiers living in the barracks. It's really rewarding.
I bet it is, Mike. Yeah, I remember the brunches we went to on Guam, also, Mike.
Yes, sir.
We sure did.
Yes, sir.
Uh, and we went with our lovely wives.
Yes, sir.
And,
They had
and
to keep us straight. Yes, sir.
do you know, I'm going to tell you something, Mike. Terry and I will be married 48 years in December.
Wow. Congratulations, Top.
Yes, she has been a blessing to me.
Yes, sir.
And you know the terrible time I had on Guam. I had a stroke.
Yes, sir. I do remember that.
And my wife still talks about you and Tammy under that time
Yes,
because y'all were her comfort.
yes, sir.
Uh, and we appreciate that, Mike.
Yes, sir. We do anything for you and Mama McNair.
Yep.
You
Well, we
family
love
to
you,
us.
son. We love you.
We love you too,
And
Top.
after that, Mike, I worked one more year. You noticed my limp, right?
Yes, sir.
And I just couldn't do it the next year. I was no way I could do it, Mike. So I came home,
Yes, sir.
and I've been in Charlotte, North Carolina since 2013, and
So,
I live in my mother's house. I bought it from her, and life has been different for me.
yeah. So what are you up to
Yep.
now, Top?
Well, I have done several things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I opened up a like me store, and I was selling Air Force, Army, Navy, everything.
Everything on discount if it wasn't a Marine one. I got it. Yes, sir.
Right on, right on. And then I said, well, wait a minute. Why don't I go to junior ROTC drill meets? So I started going to them, selling them the same thing. And that fizzled out. I don't know. I just got tired of it. And then I opened a store, same type of store down at North Myrtle Beach. And had that for a year. And I came down with something that I was losing weight. I was like, I was like 200, and I came down 175. And doctors found out what it was. So I turned that in and quit that. And have you ever heard of epoxy?
No, sir.
People working with epoxy, like glasses and uh, plates. This
With the like the adhesives, the epoxy adhesives.
epoxy. Uh, I got over in my man cave. I got a Marine Corps glass.
Okay.
It's a glass about this tall, and it's got the Marine Corps emblem on it, but it's got epoxy. And the epoxy, you put it on a machine and it turns very, very slow. And it takes about 24 hours for it to harden. So you never heard about things like that?
No, sir.
Well, I have sort of quit that, but I did that for a long, long time. For a long time. Mike, how many children you have?
2 little boys, 9 and 4.
9 and 4.
Yes, sir.
I met the first one in
Yes, sir.
Guam.
You met Christopher. He was born there.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think I held him.
yes, sir.
It,
Caleb was born in Seoul, South Korea. That's where we went after being stationed in Guam.
yes.
He's 4 years old now. He is. They are both a handful. Yes, sir.
Well, they're yours.
Yes, sir. And if you remember me at 15, that's how they are at 9 and 4.
Well, uh, but you know what, Mike? You married a beautiful woman.
Yes, sir.
I want
I'm
you to
married
know
up.
that.
That's for sure.
I don't say that in any way, but you married a beautiful woman.
Yes, sir. I did.
The Lord blessed you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
And Mike, I want you to remember that my heart is always open for you. And I hope that we get to see each other in person sometime in the near future.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I will be coming up to North Carolina with me and my family.
Mike, I will enjoy that, and you will not stay in no motel. You will stay right with the McNairs,
Yes, sir.
and we will enjoy that.
Yes,
And
sir.
Mike, you were one of my favorites.
I appreciate that, Top. I
I'll
appreciate that.
let you know that right now.
I appreciate that.
Okay, Mike.
Yes,
Mike,
sir.
take care of yourself. God bless you, and
Thank
I
you, Top.
love you.
Love you too, Top.
Bye.
I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Okay.